Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I got my shaft, and I am going to take one of these collars here, and I'm just going to have it go right here, and then I'm just going to push it into the motor, and I want that shaft to be tied up against here, and then I'm going to tighten it up like so. Okay, so it's going to keep this in place. Then I'm going to get one of my spacers. I'm going to take one of these long spacers here, and you'll notice what you want is you want to get this spacer to go past the short spacer, which is why we got a long one. Then we're going to grab a wheel. Doesn't matter what kind, I don't really care. We're going to take one of these wheels, put it on there, and then you're going to get another collar. Okay, and then you're going to put your other wheel on. We're going to tighten that up. So now you got a wheel on there. That's good, but we got to do 4 more. See? Here's how it is. You got your collar here. Collar. Spacer, it's a long one, and then you got another collar right here. Alright guys, we're going to take one of these guys right here. This is the brains of the operation. And you can just mount it on the middle, or you can mount it on the side, I don't really care. Just going to put it on there somewhere. Doesn't have to be super exact. And what you will do is you will take one of your screws like that, and grab you one of your little nuts there. Okay, screw this little bad boy on there, just like that. Okay, it's all loosey-goosey. We're going to get another one of those. Put it on there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. See how I'm doing that? Screwing that on. No big deal. You got this. We're going to get a brain put on there. Alright guys, next door we're going to put an antenna. This is what the antenna looks like. Okay. I'm just going to get, I'll just put it next door right here, it doesn't matter. We'll get a couple of screws. Get my nut going. Here we go. Screw that on. Now you don't really need a 9th screw and nut. You just put it next door like this, it'll be fine. If you want, you can add an extra one. They're easy enough to find. And this thing is going to get plugged in like so. Okay? Alright guys, I'm going to get some motor controls going. And you see right here I have these 2-pronged ones right here. And I have these things right here. They're called Motor Controller 29. That's fine. That's what I'm looking for. I'll grab that, plug it in. See if you can see that real quick. And all I did was I got the 2 little prongs there. I got the 2 little prongs here. Plug it in. Boom, boom. Now I got the 3 prongs here. What I'm going to do for this is there's a little one on here called motors. And I'm just going to plug it into that. Just like that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to repeat. Oop, there it is. Got all those plugged in. Now it's looking kind of cray up in hey. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to maybe get a rubber band. I'm just going to get a rubber band and kind of get the hair out of the robot's eyes, so to speak. You just do this. Just be careful. You break a connection. Just bring it back. Okay. Don't have a little clump of wires there. That's good. All right, let's get some power going on. You're gonna need a battery. We're gonna plug this bad boy in right here. Oops, make sure you turn it around the right way. There we go. Fits snugly right there. And I'm just gonna, I don't know, where am I gonna put my battery? I'm just gonna put my battery right here. And I'll just put a little piece of tape there just to secure it. Okay? Don't go crazy with the tape, y'all. Let's cut this bad mamma jamma on. Power button's right here. Okay? Alright, remember I said you gotta take the number here on your crystal and match it up to the number on your antenna. And you're gonna take that crystal and put it into the remote. Don't forget, you'll need a battery for your remote. Okay? Then the real fun begins. You will have to troubleshoot how to get your robot's wheels to spin correctly, because that might be a challenge. You're gonna have to figure out which direction they need to go and how they work with the controller. So good luck with that. Something to think about too, you can take some tape and get your wires out of the way, or you can use a rubber band here. This will get your wires out of the way of where the wheels rotate. So think about that. So this is what it's going to look like. It's a very simple Vex robot. If we get to where we want to, we could maybe put an arm on here and perhaps have 2 of these robots joust. And maybe what we do for that is we make an arm here and put a pool noodle on the arm. Have a little joust. That might be fun to do. Sorry, the wheels spinning in the wrong direction. Looks like only this wheel and this wheel is working, right?